Welcome back to Brian's Action Figure Reviews, and today I've got a brand new Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse review. Today's review is Hulkbuster Superman. That's what I'm calling him, and I'm sticking to it. But really, this is Superman from Superman Unchained. It's his Unchained armor. Now, I'm not one to get into story a lot in these reviews, but the fact that Superman needs an armor at all is pretty silly if you ask me. Superman is meant to be more or less invincible bar kryptonite, which every character in the galaxy seems to have. But yeah, forget about that. I bought this guy solely because he looks so cool. If Superman were to turn bad like we saw in Injustice and was made into a robot, this would most certainly be him, and he looks awesome. So let's get him out and review, and let's see if the look matches the figure. So let's look at the box of the DC Multiverse Superman. And as you can see, he looks absolutely incredible in box. 12 plus DC Multiverse Superman. On the bottom you've got all the legal stuff. On the sides, Superman Unchained Armor DC Multiverse Mcfarlane Toys. On the back, you've got this really cool picture of him here. It kind of looks like he's been caught up in, what's that thing Wonder Woman has? The Whip of Truth or whatever. Here, you've got a sticker blocking who's in the other wave, but we kind of already know most of them. There's the animated Green Lantern, the Birds of Prey Harley Quinn, the classic Harley Quinn, which I will have reviewed already. On the side, on the top, on the side of the picture, source, Superman Unchained number 7, 2014. So if you want to read about this character, that's where you go. Each figure comes with a collectible trading card, which is kind of cool. So that's him. That's his box. Let's get him out. So the first thing I've noticed about this figure after getting him out of the box, that like a lot of these Mcfarlane figures, they're like Bambi. They're so crap on their feet. You really have to measure them to get them right and standing properly. Like the heft wise, he is quite a strong figure. It's just the feet are so awkward. And as you see, as I'm playing him around with him there, he's just, there we go. So 40 seconds after getting him out of the box, I've finally got him standing somewhat. And yeah, so let's look at these accessories before we go any further. He comes with the obvious DC stand, black stand, which could be handy, I suppose, considering the trouble I've had. He comes with the trading card, Superman Unchained, and on the back, I can stop here for a second so you can read that. And just in case you're wondering, it actually is Superman under the suit. It's not some crazy creature. He comes with these wings, which clip onto the back, which I'm going to do now for your viewing pleasure. And you can see the holes are back here. And just as I thought, it's quite tight to get them in. So use your strong hand. Use your good hand, child. So yeah, up. And just be careful because they do slip. So get a good, that's so annoying. Get a good grip on it as you're pushing it in. And maybe if you want to do this quicker, you can probably heat it up. And there you have him with the wings. They're okay. You get a good range of motion. Again, why does Superman need wings? I don't know. I really need to read this story. But paint-wise and all that jazz, he looks really good. He does look quite hefty, which is good for this character. He can look up, which is a bonus. So what I'm going to do now is take these wings off, because they will get in the way for the moment. I would recommend heating these up before you put them in, and you will get it in much easier. That's what she said. So let's go through articulation. You get somewhat of a down. Don't get much of an up, which is unfortunate. So like you can't like this is Superman. You're supposed to be able to get a flight pose out of him. The head does go around the whole way, does go to the up sides and what have you, but no upwards thing. Arms go out this far. It does go around in a circle. There is a bit of a joint in there, I think, but not very much movement. Unfortunately, single jointed elbows. Very disappointing. And the hands are on a ball, which is kind of tight as well. Yeah. There is torso or ab crunch a little bit here. Doesn't move in a whole lot. He's got waist articulation as well, which kind of helps with the whole up and down thing. And this, doing this, you can kind of get a flight moment out of him. So yeah, it kind of makes up for the poor head articulation. You get very little swivel at the thigh. You do get double jointed knees. They go up that far. The boots go down a tiny bit. He does have toe articulation, but the ankles don't really move. They haven't got room to move. So yeah, this is a very poorly articulated figure, unfortunately, from Mcfarlane. And for me, I was thinking about getting the Batman Hellbat armor as well, but now, considering they look like they use a lot of similar parts, I don't think I will, but I will say he does look good. So he does look really, really good. Again, like you know, with the comparisons, he's huge next to a Marvel Legend, but actually he would work as a Marvel Legends villain. So like you could put him with your Build-A-Figure figures and he would work there. So if you ever want to have an evil Superman that breaks out of the DC universe and comes to the Marvel universe to wreak havoc, this is your guy. And this is why I called him a Hulkbuster Superman as well, because he would work in that kind of role. So guys, what do you think of this Superman figure? Have you bought him? What's your impression of Mark McFarlane toys so far? Mine has been about 50-50. There's some great figures and there's some utter trash as well. I'm not going to lie, there is some terrible figures in this line. Batgirl, Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman. But yeah, there is some good stuff as well. I think this kind of falls somewhere in between halfway, as in is a decent figure, but the articulation is shit. There's not much movement. It's very squeaky. I don't know what the hell they're doing with this guy. But yeah, so don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and stick by for more reviews of Mcfarlane. That's just the perfect end to this review. Marvel Legends, Storm Collectibles, and many, many more. See you guys. Bye.